Hello, I'm Cole Powell, award-winning singer-songwriter for Random Mind Records. If you enjoy what you hear, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, click the bell for notifications. Consider supporting us on Patreon for exclusive perks, including polls and long-form reactions. Also, be sure to check out our brand new arts and media podcast, Words Like That, hosted by me, wherever you get your podcasts. All right, now I'll shut up and get to it.
Can't handle words like that. Words like that. No, no, no.
Okay.
So it's into the void, now me girls and me boys, from mother's hands we go. We'll be sailing to the sun till the voyage is done, then we'll be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold below.
Oh, wow.
Ship is for the hard and the quick. We roll our
Okay.
load and go. There's a living to be made.
I don't even know if I realized that Omar was the yes.
Below, below. Sleeping in the cold below.
Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yeah, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. There's a man.
Yeah, perfect stopping point right there. So I don't know anything about Warframe. I'd never heard of it before. I saw this was released, looked it up. It's apparently a video game franchise. This is a song from one of the games. So I went and checked out the original version of the song that's on the game. Thought about doing a reaction to it, but I was like, no, I don't have time to do that, unfortunately, so I'll just go check that out separately. It was a really, really cool song. Apparently, this is a space franchise, and the original version is very much a sea shanty. And as a science fiction fan, I love whenever space stories, space adventures, space epics are treated in the same way as a seafaring epic. They mix in elements of sea, because the idea of sea and space, and you got the sea ships, you got spaceships, and they mix in pirates, so they mix in something like this, like sea shanty, something of seafaring culture. I really enjoyed that. So I thought that was really smart for the game to include a sea shanty, but I guess it would now be a space shanty, right? So once I heard the original version, it was like, well, I know exactly why VoicePlay is doing this. What other a cappella group is going to be able to pull this off? It's tailor-made. It's a sea shanty, yet it's space opera, and I thought VoicePlay is going to do a great job with this, and they have not disappointed. They said the harmonies sound great. I like the arrangement. I really didn't think they were going to change it up much from the original, but it does seem to be kicked up a notch. They're doing a little bit more with it. I also like the whole space vibe. They've got the backdrop there. They start out wearing the helmets, which again, I don't know anything about the game franchise, so that might be related to that. I don't know. And if anybody wants to drop in the comments something about the game franchise that you think I need to know, feel free to do that. But yeah, they're sounding excellent here, and I particularly love Jeff coming out at the beginning, hitting some of his money notes there in the basement right up front. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Let's get back to it.
High with the devil, it is high, and a golden hand, I'm told. It can hurt you, it can hold you, it can kick you or console you when you're sleeping in the cold below. Oh, sisters, below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yeah, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We're going where the winds don't blow. Yeah, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below, below, below.
isn't true and it's my time to go. Won't you lay me down on the ground?
Fix to get here.
I'll be sleeping in the cold below, sleeping in the cold.
Yeah, all right. Let's take it back there. Let's take it back. Hang on. That was a good one. That was a good one. Not that they aren't all good, but yeah, let's take that back. Hold on.
Time to go. Won't you lay me down on the granum crowns and I'll be sleeping in the cold below, sleeping in the cold.
Yeah.
Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yeah, we're all
Yeah,
bound
nice.
down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold bed. Sisters below, below, going where the winds don't blow. Yeah, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold, sleeping in the cold.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fantastic. Really great job there. Again, the whole idea behind the original song, this is a sea shanty in space, a space shanty, if you will. I don't know another group in acapella that could realistically tackle this and maintain their artistic integrity and adapt it perfectly to their aesthetic, their sensibilities. Also, it looked like they were all wearing contacts in there. I guess that's something from the game. Somebody let me know that in the comments. But the whole video was a great look. Again, I love the rear screen projector there with all the galaxies and the astronomical phenomenon going on in the back. The vocals were great. It was mixed well. Jeff, I feel like, was the star of the piece. Even so, everybody else has some great moments in there. Lane didn't really have any specific, like, oh man, did you just hear Lane there? But he was consistent on the beatboxing, has some great sound effects in there. One of my favorite parts was actually that bit where Ellie kind of came out of nowhere and jumped sky high. That was excellent. Omar is great, and I didn't even realize that he was the featured artist on here. I just missed that when I was pulling this up. Caesar, great. Everybody, yeah, great version. I'm glad I went and checked out the original first to see where the song was coming from and be able to compare the original to VoicePlay's version, and I think VoicePlay really put their own stamp on it. Great stuff as always from the group. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Consider supporting us on Patreon, and we'll see you soon.